Hello everybody and welcome to the 6th video in a tutorial series on how to program your TI-84. These also work for the TI-83, so if you have one of those, don't worry, just follow along and everything will be the same. So today we're going to focus on permutations in letters and how to mumble jumble letters and arrange them and stuff like that. So take for instance here, if I have the word banana. Bananas are delicious. So we're going to see how many different ways we can arrange the letters in the word banana to get distinct configurations of it. And you can go then, you can go B-A-N-A-A-N, you can go B-A-N-N-A-A-A, you can keep on going and going and going and going. Oop, that's an extra A. And you can keep going and it'll take you forever. So we have permutations to do that, and we have formulas to find the different ways that you can arrange banana. But you know, there's all this factorial thingamajiggers in the denominator, and those are a pain to deal with, so it's program time. So in writing this program, we're going to use three main functions of strings and manipulating strings to get certain parts of strings. Now, what is a string? Well, a string is a series of letters and numbers or whatever you want to input, and it stores it into this like little package of numbers and letters. That's what a string is. And to access the strings, you just go to the vars button on your calculator and you go down to string. It's at the bottom of the list. So the first one we're going to use is length. Length finds the length of a string, and the way you do that, you just do length and you put the name of the string, and that'll find the length of string 1, or how many characters or numbers are in string 1, and then you can store that into a variable. So we can store that into A. Now the second function we're going to use is inString. This function can be a little bit confusing, but it is one of the main parts of our program. So the way that it works is in string 1, and then you put the argument. So what this is it searches string 1 for a specific thing of text. So if I put in quotation marks right here, dog, it'll search string 1 for dog, and when it finds dog, it's gonna give me the numerical value of the place in the string where it found dog. So to do this in a better example, in a different color, I'm going to write down an example string. So say we have a string that says dog, a cat, 3 bat, alright? And then we say in string 1, comma, dog, it'll find dog right here, D-O-G, and it starts at position 1 in the string, so it'll give me the numerical value of 1. If I say string 1, comma, bat, it'll search for bat, so it goes no bat, no bat, no bat, and then it says, oh, I found a bat. So it goes bat, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll give me a value of 8. Now there's one argument that you can give to the inString command that helps you search from a certain point. If you say in string 1, we can do, let's just search for the letter A, comma, 4. Now what that 4 does is it says search for the letter A, but don't start until the 4th spot. So it'll skip 1, 2, and 3, 4. It'll search from here on. And it'll go start from here and says, oh, I found A, and it's in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th place in the string. So this will return a value of 5. If I change this 4 to say a 7, it'll start in the 7th place in the string. So it'll start at this 3 and it'll count. Is there any A? Oh, yep, I found an A right here, and it's in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th, 9th spot. So that will turn a value of 9. Now there's one last function that you can do with strings. I just pulled up a new sheet of paper so we have more space to write this out. So it's called the sub function, right here, sub. And what this does is it takes a subsection of a string. So let's say we have string 1, which I'm going to write in purple right here. Let's say it equals dog, cat, bat, fat. Okay, so dog, cat, bat, fat. We like rhymes. And this is equal to string 1. So if string 1 equals that, and we want to take a subsection of the string, what we do is we do sub, and we name the string that we want to take a subsection of. We're going to take a subsection of string 1, and then we list the place that we want to take the subsection from. So let's say we want to just find the word cat right here, okay? Cat. So what we do is we count to the first letter. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It starts at the fourth letter, comma, and then how many letters after that do we want? We want 4, 5, 6. We want 3 letters. We want 1, 2, 3, comma, 3. So we'll go to the fourth letter and take 3 letters starting from that fourth letter. So this function will return the word cat. What if we want to return the word fat? Go to sub, string 1, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, comma, and we want 3 letters. 3 equals fat. What if we want cat bat? We go sub, string 1, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, comma, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, comma, 6. This will return cat bat. So this is useful when you want to take apart strings and find certain parts of strings so that you can manipulate them, as you will see in the program explained in the following clip. Here I have a program called Probability that I wrote last week. And what we do, we're going to go to permutations and letters and input a word. So we're going to do banana because that's the word we're looking at. And you just enter that and you press enter, and it tells you how many possible arrangements of the word you inputted are. And for banana, there's 60 distinct ways to arrange the letters in the word banana. Now, as you saw, I inputted text. We didn't just input numbers into the input function, we used strings. Strings are little funny things that store numbers and letters, and today we're going to learn how to enter strings and deal with strings and process strings so you could write a similar program. Just to give a quick overview of the program before we start the string tutorial, there's also a combinations where you can say make a crew. So I wrote this in pirate language because, you know, crew, ships. Okay, anyway, so if you have people in your crew, let's say you have 12 people in your crew, you input the number of workers for each job and you press 0 when you're done. So let's say you have 2 cooks, 7 servers, and 3 cashiers, and we're done. So we press 0 and tell you how many different ways you can arrange your crew. Here the rotten batch one is if you have 25 apples and say you're picking 3 of them and you know 5 of them are rotten, it'll tell you how many possible ways you can pick only rotten apples, how many ways you can pick rotten apples with at least 1 rotten apple, and how many total ways there are to pick any of the apples. So that is just a quick overview of the program. It's growing. I'm working on it. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching the example of how strings can be used and the different ways that you can employ strings and how to use the syntax of strings in your programs. Next time we're going to go over different types of loops that you saw in this program, such as repeat loops and lists, which are really helpful when you're making games and also when you're making programs that, you know, do sequences and all sorts of those things that require lots of repeating. And as always, have fun not doing work by hand.